Good morning. We have two new participants for Coffee Conversation. One is right here on my lap. I'm like totally using her as a table. And the other one is there on the couch. So they're not really new participants, but they usually stay asleep somewhere because it's pretty early, but they decided to join the conversation. You know why? Because I think they get this conversation. They get this. This conversation is about finding yourself. I had a client last summer who was like, the next thing for me is I want to find myself. And I think dogs, they really get this. They know exactly who they are, right? But the concept of finding yourself means that you're lost, means that you are somewhere out there and you got to go find you. And it's really, that's not how it works at all. It's not like your car keys that you misplaced somewhere and you've got to go find them, or you are a $20 bill and it's in one of your coat pockets somewhere. You just got to go remember which one and go find it. That's not how it works for you. It's really like uncovering who you are, pulling off the things that have kept the authentic you buried. So your true self, who you are, is there. And what's on top of it is the cultural conditioning, the expectations of how life should look, what you're supposed to be doing, all of the rules that we have in our culture, also in your family, the opinions of other people. And probably the biggest thing, I think, is your own beliefs. Unlearning your own beliefs about yourself, the beliefs and the decisions that you made about yourself in childhood. So when you decided the way I get people's approval is if I do everything perfectly, so I have to be perfect in whatever I do, or the way that I get love is to make sure I do things for other people, then they'll love me. If I don't do things for them, they're not going to love me. So those kinds of beliefs that we take on in childhood covers up who we really are. And the young child who hasn't really developed that yet, a 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, sometimes it starts that early, but a lot of times at that age, people just are who they are and they are authentic, and there is no missing for them. They're completely living from who they are and from their spirit. And I get, life happens, but it's not about finding yourself out there. It's about pulling away, uncovering all of the things that have buried you and all of the things that have hidden your true self from you. And that's really the key piece. So there's nowhere to look. There's no place to go figure out who you are. There's only remembering and getting back to, okay, that's what she says. There's only remembering and getting back to the you that you truly are. It took me a long time to figure that out. So I thought if you could think about that now, it might save you some of the time that I spent. If you have a sense of who you are, put it in the comments. I would love to know, what's that authentic piece of you, at least that you have a glimmer of, that you'd like to get back to. And if you don't know how to uncover, put that in the comment too, because I can help you out with that. Okay? Have a good day.